Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution with me, Balthelion. So today we're in the last area of the game then, which is the Panchaea project in the Arctic Ocean. So we've managed to survive a rather hardcore crash landing in the sea and swum ashore.
Jensen, can you read me?
Barely. I've reached Panchaea, Pritchard. Any word from Sarif or the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive. And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
So we need to get up to the top of that tower there, but as you can see it's quite a big facility. And there's a ship called the Titanic there, but it hasn't sunk yet. So obviously this isn't good. We've had a lot of the delegations from around the world. There's the British delegation, Japanese, Canadian. They've all come here, and if they've got augmentations, they're fucked. Quite frankly, because they're going to be driven batshit crazy, and if they haven't got augmentations, they're going to be attacked by the people who are batshit crazy. So, we need to find a way indoors then. So there's probably going to be several ways we can do that, but now we have to be careful, because there is going to be a lot of people coming around. Now this can be quite annoying if you are going for the pacifist achievement, because you'll just get swarmed by these bloody guys. And it can be quite hard to take them down as quickly as possible. So you probably would have maxed your energy bars and be chugging a load of chocolate to be able to do your swift takedowns as much as possible, but even that's probably going to struggle to be enough here. So there's an electrified floor. That's obviously not going to end well for us. I'm wondering if there might actually be a second way of doing this. No, it doesn't seem to be any other way around, so we have to climb on the pipe. Oh, mines! Well, I totally didn't hear that because of the bloody electric static stuff, so there is another one further down. There's a mine, isn't it? There's a mine. Why can't I shoot them? Oh, it's on the wall. That's just the cap of the bloody pipe. I'm looking at the wrong thing that's flashing. Okay. So there's a container up here. What can we do with that? Don't know. I can hear another mine somewhere. Can't see it though, so I'm guessing if we can chuck this container down here. Well, that wasn't what I was trying to go for, because that's probably not going to work now. Bad grab. That's not really useful. Right, let's try it using some of these boxes. Okay. Electricity makes wooden box explode. Picking up it makes it explode. I think we're kind of fucked, really. I think we've cocked up with that bad grab. Oh, no, we can make it. Okay, right, quick save. Jump to the other bit. It's going to be right around the fucking corner, isn't it? Oh, no! That nearly ended horribly. It's somewhere to the right. I think it's up there. Yeah, I can see it now. In the air vent. How convenient. Okay. This is awkward though, because if the box is going to be destroyed by us grabbing it, I don't think I can walk any further without falling in the floor, so I think we're just going to have to try and do a manually jump across and probably fuck it up. Oh, just about. Okay. So let's get in this vent. Hopefully we should be okay now. Oh no, there's still mines everywhere, so that's probably the one I could hear earlier. Blood streak, that's normally a good start. Dead man. He's got money. I'm not entirely sure if we've got a use for money anymore, but whatever. There we go, turn off the breaker. And that should deactivate a lot of that electric floor. So Where do we go from here? Where is it? There it is. There we go. Right, so this should now be safe to walk on. It is. I'm not entirely sure if there's anything worth getting around here, because that's the event we just came through, so probably not. But if we come around this way, we can get upstairs, and this should take us into a big open room. So that's beyond the hangar door where we started, and we can now get into the next room. I think this is the right way, isn't it? Yeah. Fortunately, all the alarm bells are ringing because the shit hit the fan, and that's activated all the sodding robots. So there is going to be an angry robot somewhere downstairs. Somewhere. Okay, so let's get in the elevator then. It's a bit...
Pritchard, Panchaea's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
It's a bit too quiet. So where is everyone? And where's David Sarif if we need to protect him? Another dead person. That looks pretty brutal. They've got nothing interesting on them though. There is somebody alive in the next room. So let's quick save and see what's going on. There's lots of dead people. Been killed pretty brutally there. That's some food, don't really care about that. Another dead guy.
Okay, I hear. Look, we're gonna go around. We're gonna go around the other side.
Okay. There's somebody in this room. I can't seem to get in these.
We'll be able to get him out because I am that. Oh, that was nothing. Please, let it be nothing.
There's some crazy guy in there.
The fucking wind!
Yes, it's the fucking wind. In the meantime, let's carry on going around here. Still suspiciously quiet. Let's try going in this room. As the toilets, there's going to be nothing in there. Upstairs, maybe? Yeah, this puts us on the correct floor. Okay. Suspicious autosave. That is not going to end well. That is still activated. I do have an EMP grenade, but hopefully I don't need to use it. So let's quick save and run for our fucking life because we do not want that shooting us. Luckily the security camera is disabled. Let that bad boy turn around and run in the next area. So, oh shit, the door's shut. This is awkward. I think we can jump through the window actually. But Jensen, you probably don't want to poke your head out right now, or you're going to meet a very messy end. So, this is the control room where everyone was.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done, believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. But human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster.
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
I'm ending this. Now.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchaea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
So he's showing slight signs... Oh, no. I was going to say slight signs of being a beta, but it's just spiked with alpha there. So he's perceptive, confident, pragmatic. He tends to dismiss other people and viewpoints, creating an emotional wall behind which he retreats. Views himself as an educator of lesser people. May be destabilised if his arguments are proven wrong. Can easily convert people to his cause. Is not used to resistance. So...
Nothing more to say, Mr. Jensen?
So we can't actually activate our pheromones, but let's just
My
try
God,
and
Darrow. Please. Think of the individuals you're hurting. Innocent women and children, some of whom had no choice when they got augmented. Every second that signal continues to broadcast, more of them will die. Help me stop this. Please.
You think to sway me by forcing me to consider the individuals? I created something magnificent and watched it turn to ashes. And the lesson I learned from my suffering is exactly the lesson that's in play here. But you... I don't expect you to understand. You're like Taggart, Sarif, Zhao, and all the others. You can't see beyond yourself. None of you has the vision to understand the necessity of my actions here today. I do.
So... It's probably not going to work.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. None of it matters, because this is what will happen now. After today, whatever you say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. You were one of the greatest minds of our time, and tomorrow you'll be nothing but a killer.
But they can't think that. They'll be missing the point. Don't you see? I created people like you. I made it possible for you to happen. If fate had dealt me a different hand, then perhaps neither of us would be here. Isn't it obvious how fate is now conspiring to overtake us both, to grind us beneath her wheels? We must see this through, lest people like you continue to evolve and destabilize society.
So that one worked well, so...
People like me? mean, not like you. You changed the world when you invented this technology, but your creation is leaving you behind. And as long as it's allowed to continue, mankind will use it to evolve without you. Until the father of tomorrow is known as yesterday's man.
You think I am doing this for my ego? I never wanted this, any of it. But I had no choice. Once upon a time, I would have given all I had to be like you. But genetics cheated me of that chance, cursed me to become a cripple. And you know what? I'm relieved. Because I look in your eyes and I see how disturbed you are by what you have become. Admit it, Mr. Jensen. You've done things with those enhancements of yours you would never have considered before. You know your humanity is ebbing away.
How are we gonna go with that? This is awkward. If we cock up another one, we could be in slight trouble.
You can't have the future, so no one can, is that it? Open your eyes, Darrow. Look at what your obsession is doing to the world. When all of this is over, nothing will be left but anarchy and fear, smoldering in the ashes of burning cities. How can anything be rebuilt from that?
Destruction is a necessary first step. Without destruction, there can be no reconstruction. No breaking free of the horrible road we have set ourselves on. If you cannot see that, then there's no use discussing this any further. Kill me if you wish, but I won't give you the security shutdown codes. I regret nothing I have done. The technology I created must be destroyed, and this is the only way I know to assure it. Go down there, Mr. Jensen. Go down to the core and see with your own eyes the horrors your precious future creates. I've made my choices. Now you must make yours. Go! See for yourself the future this technology offers. I wonder if it will give you nightmares, as it has me.
So that probably could have gone better, but it didn't go as bad as it could have, so... Alright. That turret is still there, and it's still angry, so let's quick save this.
Richard, the lockdown's disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I think you're on your own, Jensen.
Careful there, Francis. You almost sound like you regret that.
I'm not on my own, because if you guys can see the radar right now, it's got about 30 different people on the floor. So let's just double check actually what our shortcut key for the Typhoon system is, because we're gonna need it. So I think it's one of the F keys. Typhoon is F2, okay. So since we're not going for pacifist, we can use these hardcore lethal measures. But we kind of want to be in the middle of all the shit that's about to go down. Actually, we probably don't want to... Hello. It's like a bloody zombie apocalypse. Okay.
I don't want it.
Shit, I think there's one around here as well. No, it's not.
Okay. Just leave me alone! Alone, all of you! Out of my head! Leave me
Bit of a graphical bug there. Okay. Now, I've only just realised while doing all these bloody takedowns like that, oh shit.
I see you, sneaker!
Don't!
Stop running!
Shit.
How do you expect me to catch you?
No, we can't do that at close range.
Closer!
Oh shit. Ah, he bit me! Oh fucker! So yeah, these guys will be a bit of a pain to deal with. Did I just pick up... I don't want plasma rifle ammo. That's not much use to me.
What's over there? Stay away!
Alright, I don't think any of these guys are probably going to have anything useful unless they're a soldier. So.
Oh!
Whoa!
I can hear you!
Fucking hell, man. Jesus Christ. Okay. That was awkward. So yeah, the problem we're going to have here then is that because none of these guys are going to be dropping ammo,
You won't take me!
what we've got is what we've got, so...
I'll kill you all!
Bang. No, you're not. You're not killing anyone, sir. Oh, shit.
Who's there? Don't run!
He seems to be confused. There we go. Okay, so we need to go back in the lift then. Let's see what's down the bottom. Now, unfortunately that robot is somewhere around here as well. So having to deal with the robot and all those guys could be slightly problematic. But as long as we have the high ground, I think we're okay, so we'll see how this goes. So I think a lot of the guys are going to be down there somewhere, yeah. Oh, hello, one of them might have seen me. But I think what we'll do then, we'll stop here, and next episode we will take these guys out. So see you then.